Well, you watched the film. Any impressions?
Yeah, there were way too many mistakes. Things that we can control, and things that we all got to get better at. It wasn't any one group or any one thing. It was a combination of a bunch of things, and we all got to work to get it fixed. That's what we're doing.
Do you anticipate making any personnel changes before the MSU game?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, we just all got to do our part to get better, because we got to get better in a hurry. You know, the old adage that you make your most improvement between game 1 and game 2 in football. That better hold true for us this week. Our kids are focused. They understand what happened, and at the same time we won the football game. But we got a lot of work to do, and that's what we're addressing. And we're moving forward to get things cleaned up and get them fixed, so we can play a much better football game against Mississippi State.
Do you anticipate playing as many people as much?
Yeah, I do. That's one thing that we've got to continue to do, Phil. I think that some people have earned that right, and at the same time, it's a way of forcing depth to develop. You know, because as coaches, sometimes guys get hesitant about putting kids in, this kid or that kid, but you know, in the end, it's beneficial for everybody in the long run to go ahead and do it, and that's what we decided to do, and we're committed to doing that.
Did anybody, for example, Justin Delane, show enough to warrant more playing time in the next game?
There's some guys that are probably going to get a few more turns, but that's still, you know, that's still based on the performance on the practice field this week. So, you know, everything we're doing, we're evaluating to the nth degree.
You guys start working yet tonight on Mississippi State?
Oh yes, oh yeah. We took a part of practice and worked on Auburn, cleaning up things that we had to clean up, and then a large percentage of it was on Mississippi State. So, you know, usually we're off on Mondays. So this is a great start on a great jump for us, and something that we desperately needed.
As far as the alignment problems you guys had, do you think that was just people getting kind of shocked by the stage, or was it just Utah State doing things that they were prepared for?
Jay, I wish I knew, because if I knew that going into that game, if I had a specific deal, obviously we were concerned with that many young kids playing as many things as they did offensively, and they were a good offensive football team with a lot of returning starters. But you know, those are things that at the same time you can preach it in practice, and until it happens to them on the big stage, I think it really hit home. And the why we coach the details that we do, that why we coach the forced communication that we do, why on Thursday we turn up the crowd noise where we have to do all, you know, nonverbal communications in the secondary and with linebackers. So I think there are a lot of things that hit home, because and maybe understanding that we need to treasure the details of what we're doing.
What will Toro Grove be this week?
We're still determined that he's going to have a role. He's going to have a big role, and I'm looking forward to getting him back. And I think he's going to bring some energy, and he'll help us. He'll put a charge into our defense.
You know where he'll play?
Yeah, he's going to play linebacker.
Which linebacker?
Thank you. Good question.
Not sure right now. There's a couple of options there.
One other one. Y'all, we had heard all summer about playing a lot of man coverage in the secondary, and it seemed like there wasn't much of it Saturday. What was the thinking there, and will that change going forward?
We did what we thought we had to do to give us the best chance to win, and that wasn't a situation where we wanted to play a whole lot of man coverage going in, because some of the situations and things that they did that just present problems. But you know, we're always going to play a blend of coverages, but we want to be ultra aggressive and let our corners get up there and play press, and that's what we want to hang our hat on. So you know, we'll just do what we think we need to do, which gives us the best chance to win, based on who we are, what we do well, and at the same time the things that we have to defend.
Gene talked about communication, something you talk about with young guys. Is that one of the things that has to keep improving with those guys talking on the field?
Absolutely. Because with communication comes confidence, and when guys have confidence, they play faster, and that's something that we're harping on as coaches, and have been harping on, and we'll continue to harp on. But because with the adjustments that offenses forces you to make, everybody has to be on the same page in the back end and throughout the whole defense, or else it would cost you a big one. And so that's an area of that we're working hard to get better at this week.
Jonathan Evans, was he ever practice today?
Yeah, he was very productive. Had a productive game. Some things he's got to get cleaned up to become, I guess, more reliable, more consistent. But he was very productive. He played extremely hard, and it was physical at times. And I think that was a good first step for him.
He's kind of out of left field a little bit, but is Chris Frost, is he able to do anything with you guys right now? In practice?
That's a Coach Chiswick question.
Do you think he's going to help you this year?
That's a Coach Chiswick question.
You talked a lot about the
You got any more questions for me? Or are they all for Coach Chiswick?
What?
What you got? What's up?
you talked about the youth on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, what areas do you think that kind of showed the most on Saturday? The youth that you guys had.
I think it showed throughout. I think you could, but listen, I'm not making excuses. There are no excuses. So that's not an excuse. That's who we are, and that's where we are, and that's what we are right now. But just got to keep working and keep growing. And there's a lot of want to there. There's great attitudes and good work ethic. So and a lot of ability. So we're going to get better.
Ted, did anybody other than Jonathan Evans play pretty well on defense?
There were some guys that played better than some other guys. I thought Jeff Whitaker got better and was productive. He gave us some good push inside. I thought he did, and I thought D Ford there at the end gave us some juice in the pass rush when we were trying to close the deal there.